So in this video, I'm going to show you how I built the frame for the roof and put the sheathing on and closed in the chicken coop. If you haven't seen the first couple of videos of the series, you can check those out right here. I'll put a link here so you can get to those. So I would recommend checking those out first if you haven't already and you know the story. So I'm just gonna jump right into the build here and I will see you in a bit. Alright, so as you can see, we got the walls in. So my next step is I need to cut the wood for the framing for the roof. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then I will get to putting the frame together for the roof. So I have all the rafters I need ready and cut for the roof. And rather than trying to measure out exactly what I need for the bird mouth cuts for the rafters, I'm just gonna brad nail one to the side and just trace it on and then use that one as a template for the rest of them. So I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so I think you can see where I'm going with this. This is exactly how I want it to sit on top of the walls once it's all cut. There's probably an easy way to do this, but this is just the quickest way I can think of doing it right off the bat. So you can see from the other side here, I'm just going to trace this like that. I'm going to do the same on both sides. Just trace. I'll just trace that simple cut out, and then I'll just go ahead and cut that out. And then I'll use this as a template for the rest of them, and I'll trace off of this one onto the others. I have all the bird's mouths cut on all of the rafters, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna cut the top part of the frame for the roof, and just the frame itself, and then probably just brad nail it together. I'll cut the sheathing for the roof and put that on. I started putting this up here without being on camera, so all I did here was secure this side with the brad nailer. I'm going to secure the other side with a brad nailer. I have the other piece cut for the bottom side, and I'm going to do the same thing down there.
I just did that so I could run away from you.
Now I'm basically just going to do the same thing on the other side.
You should know how to build a Lamborghini in a chicken coop. Whoa, a chicken coop, because it's a Houdini. That's what we do it for, and that's the Houdini. Oh,
what I'm doing here now is securing the roof frame to the walls, the top plate of the wall. So I'm gonna get started on that right now. It started raining the other day, so I had to wrap it up real quick, but I'm gonna get back to it today. So I'm gonna put that center piece of the roof sheathing on, and then I'm gonna need to put the sheathing on all around the sides, and then at that point it will be mostly weatherproof. I picked up some rolled roofing, so once I get the sheathing all on, I'm gonna put the rolled roofing on. And once it's fully enclosed in, I'm gonna cut a little door out in the front. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this stuff, and I will see you back in a bit. Now I gotta work on the two sides and the front. Hey everyone, so at this point of the build, right now I'm at a stage where I'm trying to solve the problem for how I'm going to open the side of the coop here to clean it out. And so I'm working on a plan here to build a door for the side that I can lift up, open, and kind of rake out. I'm going to use OSB, no, not SOB, to make the door. So I'm going to use a piece of yeah, now I'm doing it again. I'm going to use a piece of OSB and I'm just going to use some pine framing around it on the inside. I might even use some live edge stuff just to make it look kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put that together now, and I will catch you in a bit.